Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ryukin, and in today's video we have some interesting Yujin links over her kit. So I wanted to go over them in detail and kind of explain a little bit about her kit. If you guys happen to enjoy this content, it would really mean the world to me, and I mean the world. If you guys could hit the like, subscribe, and comment button, because it allows me to gauge your guys' interest in the content that I'm creating. Without any further ado, let me go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so all the information I'm going to be using in the video comes directly from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Without them, I wouldn't be able to make this video, so I'll leave a link to their Twitter where I found all this information from in the description below. For anyone looking to farm for Yujin 2 months early, what you are going to need is some of the Geo Crystals, Glazed Lilies, Hilichurl Mask, and the Books of Diligence, as well as Senora drops. Now, we aren't too sure what her boss drop is going to be, so there's no information on that at this point in time. Alright, so I chose to skip her normal attacks because they're the same as almost all polearm characters in the game. Taking a look at her elemental skill, what she does is if she presses, she'll do a Geo polearm slash, similar to what Beidou does. And if she holds, she can counter the exact same way that Beidou does. However, her counter, instead of being scaled off of attack and all that, it's scaled off of defense percent. So she has higher scaling than Beidou, but that is because her shield does scale off a defense. And one thing to note is it does have a 9-second cooldown rather than that 7.5 second cooldown Beidou does have. So Yujin is essentially a Geo Beidou with her elemental skill, which I find to be very interesting. Alright, so taking a look at Yujin's elemental burst, what this is going to do is it's going to give you a damage increase based off of Yujin's defense, as well as do some AoE Geo damage. So popping the burst will give you the fleeing, or I'm just going to call it the flag, and it lasts for 10 seconds and has a 15-second cooldown, so 5 seconds of downtime. It costs 60 energy, and it can be activated 30 times. So for every time you hit an enemy or enemies, it's going to take a deduction. So for the 10 seconds her burst is up, you have 30 times to get this damage increase. So for example, if I was Yoimiya and I shot one Hilichurl, then it would take one of the activations away. However, if I was Eula and I hit 2 Hilichurls with one normal attack, because Eula can do AoE damage, it's going to take 2 of the activations down. And you have 30 activations within the duration of 10 seconds. So this shouldn't be a problem realistically, but it is a limit on her playstyle. Alright, so taking a look at her passive talents and constellations, her utility passive is whenever you're cooking a stamina food, you have 12% chance to double the product. Now this is the first character to have this passive. Her Ascension 1 is whenever you use your elemental skill and you touch it right before you get hit, you'll unleash the max damage. So this is basically turning it into similar activation as Beidou's. So if you press it at the last second, you can perfect counter. Her A4, the more different elemental types you have in your party, you're going to get different bonuses. So it's like anti-Gorou. Gorou wants you to have a party of all 4 Geo characters. However, Yujin wants you to have all 4 different characters. So whenever she does come out, it is going to be an interesting test to see if she's worth losing your double Renaissance or your Renaissance teams. So is it worth losing your Pyro, double Geo, double Cryo? You can get rid of double Hydro and all that. So it'll be interesting to test that. Alright, onto the constellations. Her elemental skill gets decreased by 18% with her C1. What this does, it allows your elemental skill cooldown to be about 7.3 seconds, which is about the same as Beidou's being 7.5. So her counter is now one-on-one with Beidou's. Her C2, what it allows you to do is every time you do a normal attack with her elemental burst up, so the flag, you're getting a 2% elemental damage or 2% normal attack bonus, which can max out at 20. So as long as her flag is up, you're going to be doing more damage on your normal attacks. What C4 is going to do is whenever you pick up a crystallization shield, you get a 20% defense increase for 12 seconds. So how her C4 rotation is going to work is you're going to want to hit her counter. So with an element on the enemy, then grab that crystallized shield and then pop her burst for even more damage with her defense scaling. And C6 gives you a normal attack speed buff, which is going to be very interesting to try out. Alright, so that's going to be it for Yujin's kit. Again, this is beta, so take this with a grain of salt. That's going to be it for me, guys. For those who decided to stick around to the end of the video, I do want to let you guys in on a little something. So Yujin is actually has a probability of being free in the later patches. So with the Lantern Rite, they're allowing you to pick 1 free characters. What the data miners are saying is in the next Lantern Rite, you're going to be able to pick both Yujin and Yanfei. So you might be able to get Yujin for free on her release patch. I do want to let you guys know about that. Thank you for staying around to the end of the video. Like, subscribe, all that's good stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and that's going to be it for me, guys. Later.